they are. Also, a cruise ship that's doing something totally different. We're going to talk about what they're doing. And a teacher that is teaching how to say no in a song for kids.
Mm.
So, and other stuff right here on the LDM show. So don't go nowhere.
Stay tuned.
Step into the light where the stories glow. The laughter's high and the vibes just flow. Community heartbeats, we're here to show. This is the rhythm of the LDM show. We bring the news, we bring the fun. From the rising moon to the morning sun. Relationships tight where the good vibes run. The LDM show where it's all begun.
You got to echo.
Happy Thursday, folks.
Yes. I'm Charles Aloma,
Lydia Penn here.
and welcome to the LDM show. Today feels like spring.
I'm getting more fall vibes. I saw
Fall?
some orange leaves, crispy leaves on the ground. Gave me fall vibes.
Could be, could be. I don't know, but I feel the spring coming in. You know, it feels like a spring. I'm like, wait.
We got to get to winter first.
I know. That's why I'm like, why is the weather going down like so quickly?
Yeah. Leaves are shedding.
I
and
really hate when it goes from the summer and then it goes cold. Give us a little, slope.
it's
a little,
gonna go back up
a little.
when it's.
You
when
went
it's
from 90 to
so
70.
inappropriate in October or it's the end of September. It's gonna be hot as hell. One day when we got coats on.
I'm telling you, I don't like that weather.
Yeah.
We go from
Very manic
20
depressive
degree
weather.
drop
Yeah.
so much.
If the weather were a person, it would be very unstable.
Yeah. No, okay.
That's better.
It went down and up and down. But the volume. But it's like one of those things. But before we get into the show, I want to say that the Nothing But Woman Power did their thing. Check it out. It's going to be coming out next week for the people that didn't see it. I got messages. Oh, when you going to post it up? You should have been there live.
Oh, for those who aren't there?
Yep. It's
Sorry,
it's going to be
guys.
posted up, but guess what? It's going on Roku TV first, so it's not going to even go on YouTube yet. You know,
Very nice.
it goes for the Roku TV members.
What channel?
They get to see it. They got to download the LDM Network channel,
Okay.
and then you can see exclusive stuff like that, like
the-
podcasts and stuff like
The
that.
local, you mean I mean the local TV. What local TV channels?
Well, no, Roku TV. If
Oh,
you got
Roku.
yeah,
I
if
thought
you got a
said local.
Roku TV,
Roku, yes.
download the LDM Network, and you can see it. And you'll probably see stuff that's not even on our YouTube page
Yeah.
because I got exclusive stuff on there.
Yeah.
Podcasts is events that we did, shorts,
Okay.
and these
I'll
people
download
get
it
to
too.
see some of the stuff before YouTube, before it goes out to YouTube, before it goes to Facebook.
So it's a little
they get to
different.
see
So
Exclusive,
yeah,
exclusive.
exclusive.
You get to see the stuff first.
Yeah.
So
Let's download that.
do that. Download that. We get more views there anyway because of, around the world.
Really?
Yep. And then
We
YouTube.
might have to reach out to
YouTube is
to our
catching up.
fans
YouTube.
out on around the across the
Yeah.
globe.
Well, Roku TV is around the world, so people just
Okay.
have Roku, and now they have their own TV, their own TV. You know what I mean?
Right.
That is exclusive to them.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't know what Roku TV is, it's
Doing better.
basically a smart TV that has
Streaming service.
Yeah, that has all the streaming service.
Like a Amazon,
Yeah. So, but now they were smart and said, no, we have our own TV.
Right. Like
So
Samsung.
it's funny, right? Roku TV with their own TV.
Amazon has a TV. Samsung
Amazon has
has-
a TV?
Oh yeah,
Fire TV?
Fire TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, like a screen?
Yeah, Samsung has a
Oh.
TV where you could
Well,
just.
Samsung has TVs,
the
radios.
I think probably everybody else, what Sony, LG, they probably stepped up and got like a little thing where you could.
Oh, I don't like to promote people that don't pay me. But did you see the new Crystal TV?
Which one? Samsung?
No, LG.
No.
I think they have UL something, right?
Uh-huh.
The 4K,
ULHD?
the 4K, right? And then it's the 5K, and then U something.
Yeah.
And now they got this thing that's crystal.
Mm-hmm. Samsung has it too.
I don't know what. It's just me.
It's nothing different.
Guys
I'm
and
telling you,
TVs.
it's nothing different.
Guys and TVs is like flies on a fly
No,
trap. We
it's-
stop like, oh,
It's not like plasma and nothing
TV.
like that. You know, it's
No.
just the next.
it's just a
uh,
next level.
A different wording for.
I was
the
like
next-
a caveman. I was like, ooh,
No.
TV,
Did you see it?
screen. Yeah, that's why I was like, wow,
I'm not impressed.
I want that TV now.
Nah, it's gotta like look like it's in. We're sitting right there across
No,
from
that's
me.
what I'm saying. It's like clear. It's called crystal. It's like perfectly clear. But the only problem is that to me, it makes the movies look fake because it's so clear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Sometimes you don't want to see all their pores and flaws.
Yeah. I'm like, is that a sweat?
Damn HD.
Is that a sweat in the winter? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can see everything. That's how clear
Oh,
this
Ray
movie is.
Liotta's face.
And it was 107. Ooh, 107. Ooh, that's like a screen right there. That's a movie theater.
Yeah. You gotta have space for that. Not
That is
not,
I-
not, not an apartment.
I got a what? A
Unless-
65. And that
It's the
that
size of
100
this
makes
room.
my TV look small.
Yeah.
It looked real small, but you know, like I said, I don't like to, but that TV made me look real quick. Yeah. That's a big TV. Will was like
That's what I
measuring
mean.
it on the wall, like
It's gotta be a room like this big, you know.
107. I was like,
It echoes and everything. You can imagine the speakers in
put
here.
your loud, oh my God, put your surround sound on
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
Woo, you'll be like, Charles, I don't hear you.
Subwoofer.
I don't hear you.
Now
Now
you turn down your TV.
wrestling diva style would be perfect for that one. I get to see everything.
Wow. Yeah. Can you imagine playing on that?
Yeah. Oh, but speaking of wrestling, I want to shout out Naomi for being, she giving birth, even though she had to lose her belt. But she was one of the, to me, since Jackie is a black champion back in the 80s and 90s,
Mm.
there have never been one since Naomi.
Mm.
So Jackie was like the last one. I'm not saying there haven't been others. Like there's Blair, what's her name? Bianca Belair. Yeah, but for some reason, Naomi made a bigger impact. You know. Yeah, and not only being a
Making
champion,
history.
she was something about her that was powerful. You know what I mean? Jackie, who was in the 80s and 90s, had that powerful. Well, the butt, yeah. No, but Jackie demanded.
A little bit more special.
She demanded respect when she came into the ring. As
She had
and
presence.
when Jackie was there was not that many black wrestlers, female
Mhm,
wrestlers.
mhm.
There was males, but not that many. Yeah, I'm saying, but there was more males than the females. I
Right.
think there was only two in her time, Jackie and Booker T's wife at that time. No, but she was a manager. Yeah, she was a manager, and then came Fox with her long legs, and things like that. But
Interesting.
and at that time too, there was no Spanish girls.
Yeah.
So now we got in Spanish girls coming. So that was like,
Because
It's-
brown women are going to pave the way for every other minority.
yeah,
That's it.
it's been coming.
When the
Well,
brown
not only
woman
that,
wins, everybody wins.
They've been doing a different style of wrestling that everybody's like amazed at. They jump doing all
What
this.
else
They
is
like
new?
what the? Yeah. so now they have to.
Don't
now
they
bring
always
up-
say that about brown people in sports? Oh, look at him. Look how high he
Yeah.
jumps.
Yeah.
We are.
Yep. And then, now they have to combine, which people don't know, lucha libre is a Spanish wrestling. Everybody's like, it's Spanish wrestling. No, it's just a different kind of wrestling. They fly, they jump, they don't care for their body.
It is different.
Wrestling is regular, moves. They don't really jump
Little
and
bit
do
more
all that.
commercial.
Yeah, power moves and stuff like that. So, shout outs to her. It's her first child,
Shout out.
but her fourth or third in the house because her husband has two, right? 2 or 3. Yeah, so
They got a litter.
shout out. And she didn't want to be pregnant, but yeah, she didn't because she has the belt. But things happen for a reason.
That's what birth control's for.
But for people that don't know, she is the in-law of The Rock and all of them. So The Rock's family, that's her. She, and
She's
it's funny.
related to The Rock?
No, she's the in-law. Her
Oh,
husband
okay,
is the
okay.
cousin.
Okay.
But it's funny how that side of the family, the two cousins are twins, and they both got married to a black girl. you know, but
That is funny.
yep,
What else is new?
yeah. And The Rock is half black and half Samoan.
You know?
They pure Samoan.
God.
But they've been around
It's never enough.
the hood, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They've been around the hood people.
That's right. It's
So
who you are.
they married the two black girls, pretty as heck. Well, I tell you, both of them. Yeah. So they did good, and they knew them before they became. Well, their family was famous,
Yeah.
but they wasn't really famous.
Ride or die.
So they've been with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 to 12 years married, I think it is. 10 years married and more that they knew each other. Yeah. So, shout outs to them.
Very nice. Very nice.
But let me get to this one little story here. I was talking about kids, especially Latino kids.
Hmm.
They forget sometimes that they Latino.
Why? What do you mean by
They
that?
come over here. They don't want to speak Spanish.
Oh, you're talking
they,
about non-U.S. born, or like
no,
just
US
their
born.
family?
U.S. born. They come to, they're born in America,
Yeah.
and they don't want to speak their language. Not only Latinos,
Because at
but
school,
French. Anyone that was born here, they become Americanized.
I'm
know?
gonna tell you my theory on that. When you go to American school,
No, I'll cut you right off. I know you're going to say they don't teach that in school.
no, not that they don't teach it, but American kids, they judge that. So if
care
you
what
want to
they judge.
assimilate,
I don't care what they judge.
Right.
But now,
At least from
nowadays,
what
they
I
be like,
know.
ooh, you French? Can you speak? No. You ain't no French then.
that's good.
You Spanish?
Because
You
when
don't
I
speak
went
Spanish?
to school,
Yeah.
American kids are mean. If you don't bring an American lunch to school,
Well, who
or
cares? As a parent, you
fresh
should-
off the boat type of stuff. Right.
They be like, how you Asian don't come with no dumplings?
No, and that's now, but back then it's like, what is that?
Where your beef Hawaii? I want the beef Hawaii. Where beef Hawaii?
That smells funny.
Yeah. No, but we guilty too. Like my son knows Spanish, a little.
Yeah,
But
it's
when my
your
grandmother used to
responsibility.
speak, when my grandmother used to speak to him, he used to speak back in English. So I'm like, why y'all American kids do that? Like,
Well, some parents tell their kids don't speak Spanish.
don't speak Spanish. Yeah,
They want them American.
yeah, but we not. And I even told my mother-in-law, don't be speaking to my son in English. You know what I mean? Like, but she was like, well, he listens more. No,
right,
come on,
Right.
speak to him in your language.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
It's just easier. I mean, I'm
See?
guilty of it. I want to teach him Tagalog, right? Filipino. He knows some of the words, like he knows how to count 1 to 10, some body parts.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you want to tell him something, it's just easier.
Right.
To
Okay,
communicate
for
it
those
in
moments, I
English.
could see, like, hurry up and get the hell in the room.
Yeah.
But in the long run, little things here and there. I know I wish.
Constantly repeating it, because that's what I do to him. Like I say,
Right.
paga la luz, meaning turn off
Repetition.
the light. Once he knows what that means, I keep saying it all the time.
Yeah.
So now he
Right.
keeps remembering.
That's what I
Then
mean.
I'll throw in another word later on.
Right.
So, but I'll be telling him.
That's an advantage,
But he
being
doesn't-
bilingual.
He doesn't say
That
and a lot of-
American kids, don't
That's
have.
an advantage, but they trying to make it seem like it's not.
It's always been an advantage to be
Especially
bilingual.
now with all these people.
Multilingual, that's an advantage. Don't let anybody tell you anything different.
Many language. I don't care what it is, right? Because right now I speak English, Spanish. I remember a little bit of the Korean, but I don't have no one, and I speak hood. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm full.
Speak street.
Now I don't. I forgot how to speak gangster. You know.
You gotta really get.
I gotta get back
feet
into the
wet in that
gangster.
one.
Yeah. But hood, I can speak hood. You know.
Okay.
Now,
It's a little bit.
see, I already found one that I can speak with.
There you go.
You know, because yesterday too, my wife was watching a Korean show, and I'm listening because I didn't want to read
Today
it.
too.
And I'm like, I forgot a couple of the words, so I had to look at the words, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what they said. But half of it, I can hear it and know what they're saying, but to say it, it's not coming out. You know, so
It's practice. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
practice. You lose it
So,
if you don't practice it.
yeah, especially if you don't have no one to speak to. You'll probably remember the words of when they, but to say it, you'll be like, you understand the words coming out of my mouth? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah,
Look at that. See? When you're younger, it's easier to learn.
yeah. They tell you before you hit 13, learn as much language as you could because your brain adapts it real quick.
Yeah,
But
it
if you don't
does.
have no one to speak to it, it's gonna lose it. So, but
That Espanol, that
No matter-
habla, that Espanol.
no matter what culture it is, that yeah, you're American because you're born here, but try to learn your background, your family
It's
background.
important to know where you came from,
You know,
where your
And-
people come from.
I tell you this much: if you would have known the history, all this stuff that was going on right now would not be happening. All this,
Oh.
give back my land.
Because of ignorance?
Give back what land? You know, y'all sold the land to America. You know what I mean? Like, y'all people forget these things. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. They purchased it, but by scaring the other black people away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Was it 23? Was it 23 pieces? Oh, okay. See? And
Who
again,
did the Algonquins?
and again,
They didn't
So-
care about it.
so if they fighting for land, can black people fight for Central Park back?
Good luck.
Because a lot of people you don't know, Central Park was a whole village of just black people. I don't know that.
And
Learn your history.
Now it's a grave.
Yeah.
It's a grave now.
They were laundering. Yeah, that's true. But at that time, there was really no deeds until you want to claim that thing. Oh, I claim it. It's like copyright right now. If you don't have nothing copyright, I can come in and be like, yo, I got this. This is my
Yes, you
business
can.
now.
Even then, if you do, people still find a way,
Yes.
to copy you.
So just learn your history. You won't have no problems. You know what I'm saying? And the right history, not the history that you learn on TV or ESPN, all that other stuff.
Or from the White House.
Yeah, you know. So no, it
The
depends
Gulf
on
of America.
it depends on which side you're listening to. You know what I'm saying? One side gonna tell you the truth, one
Right.
side's gonna
Are
tell
you
a lie.
for the Gulf of America or the Gulf of New Mexico?
Gulf of America,
America.
America, because where is it at? Technically, where is that Gulf
Here
at?
we go.
You gonna step on the line like I'm in Manhattan or I'm in the Bronx. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Who wants to deal with that?
It's just like the Philippines. They got a line in the water that is right. I don't even see that line. Like, how you see that line? The whale's like, I can't cross that line,
It's
bro.
there.
I'm a Philippines whale. I can't go that side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just the line. So who has
Maybe
more
the
of that
temperature
line?
drops, you know?
Is a
Like
drop
it's hot over here, and then when they swim
when
a
you
little
set. It's
further,
the weather, right? It's the weather. It's the drop of the weather. But it's who has more of the land is. But it was always supposed to be, I guess, but they never changed it. So. That's why people learn your history. When they purchased it, they were going to change it to the Gulf of, but they didn't. They just left it like that. So it doesn't mean that, oh man, you see he's being president and changing it. No, he's changing it to what it was supposed to be in the first place.
I guess it's whoever.
But that's what I'm saying. If you don't know your history, you're going to be bouncing into walls. Hey, Lucy
Lucy.
Rodriguez. Wait.
Lulu.
Lulu. I was like, wait. I was saying her government name, Lulu Destiny. Hey, it says right there her name, right, Lucy. That's why I was like, wait, that's Lulu Destiny. She killed it. She killed it as well with the freestyle music.
Good job,
Y'all all
Lulu.
did good job. They singing. Fox came out and sang her song.
We had a good time.
Yeah, so it was a good time. Even after. So you guys are gonna watch it. Y'all only gonna see what we recorded. After, we had karaoke. We were singing. We were just bugging out, and even Raiden sang karaoke in front of
did.
everybody
They did a
and
duet.
killed it.
Him and Mom did a
Him
duet.
and Mom was doing a little duet there. So,
There's those sweet memories that you always
He,
have.
see, he bringed out his Filipino side right there. Asians love karaoke. On the top of the list, Filipinos and Japan. And Japanese people, they love it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Chinese people, they don't do karaoke too much. They do more of the angry room of throwing the dishes. That's what they have in China. Oh my God, you see a lot of those. Like I forgot what it's called, but I call it the angry room.
Angry room.
Break rooms or something, right?
Oh.
Like you throw the glass.
Yeah.
And you hit something with a bat and everything.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have that a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
They have it in Japan
The
too, but a
destruction
lot in
rooms.
China.
Yeah.
So
I still want to go to one of those and just bust the old ass box TV.
right? But I gotta put a picture though. Be like, yeah, you owe me $3.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You owe me $3. I had to go and get 25 cookies, and I could have got 50 cookies. Bow here, and
Pay for a slow
you know,
mo.
I still got trauma from when I was a kid. That's what it is. But besides people saying black fatigue in the cruise lines, one cruise line said, "I'm gonna do a total different thing that is gonna bring."
Wait.
Adults.
Black fatigue
Oh, you haven't heard of black fatigue yet? Where
No.
you been?
under a rock, but wait.
Regular black people and brown people, business-wise, smart-wise, and everything, are tired of all this hood stuff that's going
Okay.
on
Oh.
and the fighting that's going on.
Yes, we
so
spoke
now
about
they
this.
call it black fatigue. Every time now you see somebody fighting in the hood when they're not supposed to, they be like, "Yo, why are you coming to other people's houses and acting up?" And someone started calling it black fatigue, and it's been a thing now.
Yeah.
So even the cruise line was like,
It's beyond
we're tired of
fatigue.
the black fatigue. And you see professors, all these, we're like, yo, we go to the cruise for years. We never had this problem.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, the cruise, and that, they blaming the cruise ships for lowering down their prices. You lower down your prices, and guess what? Now I can afford
Okay,
to
but
go on.
then you're saying that everybody who is in low income bracket is just not worthy of
No,
a cruise.
just the hood people.
Oh.
Because there are people that's low that are on welfare and things like that, but they live in the
And
type
have
of
a little
suburbs
class.
area, and they got some class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
Some
talking about
home-
hood
home
people. And then they
training.
show the fights. Yeah, there was a couple of arguments with white people.
It's
and
still happening
there was a couple, but there's fights. But guess who the fights are against?
themselves.
Each other.
That's what I thought.
Black on black.
Who else is gonna fight with them? I would just walk
But
away.
why? Because they are from the hood. They
Right.
from, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
They
So when
antagonize
you're in
each
the
other.
hood, you already trying to dominate your little area.
Yeah.
And instead of saying, "Oh snap, here's another person on the cruise. What's up, my brother? Well, you got two tables. Yeah, let's put some around. Let's get."
All right, competition.
But
Who's got
no,
the
they wanna
biggest
fight.
blunt? And then next is gonna be, I got a knife. I got
No,
a gun.
but I seen that. I seen that a lot. I went to the Philippines and in Japan. I seen this guy, and I said, "Oh shit!" I was happy. I was like another brown person. You know, he's a black guy, but kind of hood. So I didn't even care. I didn't even care if he was
You
hood or
wanna
not.
be best friends.
I just felt good that there was two of us from
Okay,
looking like from New
respect.
York. Homeboy said.
See?
I looked at him. I said,
You
"Oh."
leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I said, "So if I would have said something, you would have got your ass whooped right here. It would have been it would have been funny."
But it would have. Everybody would have been. Look at those two black guys.
Yep. You know, and then I would have been hitting him. No,
Ghetto.
I'm an American with a Latino background
These
as I'm
two
hitting
Puerto
him. You know what I'm saying?
Ricans. Come on.
Yeah. They ran right.
Right. Right. That's how it usually
But
is.
were they dress hood? Some of them were. Yeah. Well,
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah, that's
right.
what- see?
T-shirts.
nerd.
T-shirts.
That was a nerd alert. No, I don't care what you dress like. If you got something animate, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, what's up? How y'all doing?"
Yeah, yeah.
Because they are more not. You know, they'll dress like
They don't want to fight.
but they're not a fighter. No.
All right. Maybe if
You know,
they're drunk,
you know when there's a problem when they be like, "What?" And you be like, "Yo, put your hands up." They be like, "Oh, okay." Oh. You be like, you know that's not real, right? You can't power up. Yeah,
Oh, you can.
They be like, oh, you can.
Sonic boom.
They were like, what the hell? And the guy running back and forth. What you doing? I'm Sonic. No, you're not. Like, no, but the cruise line is taking one step ahead. They got a naked cruise line now.
Okay. Is that worse? Does that have ghetto
No,
people
there's
too?
no cruise line. There's no naked cruise line. Now there's naked beaches. So now they allow the naked people that are on the beach. They have what's the forgot the name, but they always naked, even in their house.
Nude?
Nudists, right? But they never
They're
had
always naked.
they didn't go on cruises because they didn't want to put clothes on.
Right.
So now they have a naked cruise.
Because you're confined on a boat on the water and now enclosed. So,
See,
right, might as well
again,
be on the beach.
I'm not going to a naked beach, and I'm never going to a naked cruise line
Cruise
until
is a bit much for me.
I see people from Hooters and stuff like that there, because they're all old.
It's
What-
not.
what-
It's not
what
what
do
you
you-
think. It's not a bunch of tins.
Well, there is. There's a skinny guy and a big fat girl, probably together. You put them
Okay,
like that.
that's
That's a
like
number
the
10.
5% maybe.
Yeah, a 1 and a 0 right
Yeah,
there.
and they're older. A lot of them are older.
My mom used to say that. She was like, why do I see a lot of 10s? And I was like, Mom, what are you talking about? She said, you don't see that skinny guy with the fat girl? There's a 10. I was like, I
No,
tell you.
you go because you're relaxed and you just want to be
No, but some of them,
uninhibited.
I'll go to a cruise maybe, because some of these old ladies do have the inflatable balloons and stuff. They like all the way down and stuff like that. So I'd be like, I don't know, be hanging, and then I notice, oh snap, that's her breast. My bad. Here you go, because they all hanging down
Yikes.
already. You know what I'm saying? They're all the way down there.
Womp, womp, womp.
Well, I don't know. No, but I can't, because especially, I can't go to a place where they have a bunch of Hooters and a bunch of J-Los and stuff like that, and then with your wife.
Oh, perfect hard
Because you
bodies.
know what? No, because your wife, oh, you happy you here? Nah, not at
Unless
all.
you and your wife are
See,
perfect
right?
hard bodies.
No, but you happy you here? No, not at all. And then she looking down. Sure, you're not happy. You know what I mean? I can't even lie. I'd be like, oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah. But
Hey.
it's not pointing to me. It's pointing to someone else. The hip is going somewhere. You know? And then you see the sign right in here, girl. Right there. Back it up a little bit.
Huh.
Now, on the naked cruise lines, do they do reggae music and stuff like? Because you can't grind up on somebody.
They do dances.
Yeah, but a grind that you couldn't picture a
can
girl
dance.
grinding and talking about, whoa, hey, are you happy to see me, or is
they
that
do-
something in your pocket? Oh wait, you're naked.
They know their limitations, so
You can't grind up on a guy like that. I'm sorry.
if you or
Yeah, when
whoever
you're
lets you.
But sure, if I'm single in the cruise line, they're gonna talk about, you want to dance reggae? Yeah, wait a minute.
Reggae.
Exactly. So I'm always with my little gel thing. So when they doing the reggae,
Baby oil? Diddy oil?
Diddy oil. So when they bambalala, whoa, right? Sumbala. I know, right? Stocks went out right now.
Stocks are down.
Diddy's in jail talking about, you see, even LDM knows about the value of it.
Oh, that's special people know about that baby oil love, you know.
Nah, but would you go? Would
To
you
what?
go to a cruise line?
A
naked
nudist,
cruise?
it's too confining for me. Like, I don't know.
Too confining. They don't got no clothes on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're stuck on a boat with them, you know. So,
Yeah.
and you have to be naked when you're out, so you don't have a
And then you
choice.
talk about talking to a guy, you know, deep conversation, and then his other friend comes up. You know, I'm like, excuse me, it's just me and you. Why your friend standing up? You know, on salute.
I'm saying no.
And it's breezy out here.
I'm saying no. You're looking real buttery and oily right now.
You know, half of the guys be like, I just came out the pool. No, you didn't. I just seen you come out your room.
It's cold.
Yeah. Just admit you're a shower, a grower, not a shower. That's all. You'll be all right. That's it. Because the girls, you guys have that no problem.
No.
The only time I can tell y'all cold is by the headlights.
Headlights. Yeah.
That's it. But we can't
Unless
tell.
somebody sits someplace and gets up and leaves a little gift.
Y'all stand up and the chair's wet. That's the only way I'm gonna know.
What is this?
But we're not gonna know y'all ready. You know. So,
If your wife gets up and you're like, "Oh, you ready?"
yeah, you're ready. We're going back to the room. We're going back to the room.
Take that chair with you.
She's sitting on my lap because there's no chair. Be like,
Oh.
sir, chair right next to you. Oh, she don't like that color. Don't worry about it.
TMI.
No, but also that video I found where this one girl last week we were saying that the one girl that was crying because she has to give up her candies and her food, remember, from welfare. Now this other girl is crying because she has to get off of welfare and find a job. Oh, so she's crying.
Has she ever had a job?
I can't believe that they forcing me to work. The girl looks about 20-something years old.
Has she ever had a job?
Probably not because she's 20-something years old.
Maybe that's what the crying is about.
No, because she was getting welfare and she was sitting her butt down.
Right.
Is she capable of
Yes.
finding jobs?
Everybody is.
She's capable because, you know why? Because she turned on that video camera and she's in the car.
All right. If you can be an influencer, you can get a job.
Why influencer? That's not even a job. That's not even a
Or
job.
get paid.
Hey, see, my Korean buddy is here. Annyeonghaseyo.
Hello.
You know what I mean? It's like there's no such thing as influencer. That's not a damn job. Get a real job.
Listen, if it's paying you
You're not
more than a 9 to
who's
5.
an influencer? You know who's an influencer? My dad. My dad.
Did he get paid doing it?
Oh, he must have got paid, but my dad was like, clean that room, and I'll probably do it later. He got up. He influenced me to go clean that room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's an influencer.
Listen, some of them are making more money than 9
My
to
mom,
5ers.
my mom just picked up the slipper. I was doing my homework. That's an influencer. You know what I'm saying? Those are influencers. You ain't telling me to do something by just me watching you.
Well, obviously, if they're getting paid.
Some of them are getting paid. Some of them are just calling themselves influencers because they saying something on.
Oh yeah, if you're getting paid, then you're an influencer. But if
Yeah.
you're not, then you're a fantasizer.
Yeah, you fantasize about being one. You know, be a positive one. You know, what happened to people that go out and talk, and do this and motivating people, not
Positive.
motivating speakers. Now they influence.
Changing the world,
So, I
person
don't
by
know.
person. We still do that.
Get a job. I'm all for them going back to where it used to be. Because welfare before, you had to do at least 20 hours of work to get some extra help.
They got the back to work program.
Yeah, and think about it. Who's the ones that are mostly on welfare? Us. So isn't that
Brown women. Mostly.
isn't that not keeping you down?
Obviously not. If they're complaining about it, they want.
Well, they're complaining
they don't want
because
the
they
change.
lazy because they don't want to work.
They don't want to change, right? So
I wouldn't work either if I'm making so much money a week.
the comfort itself,
The
they're
day-
never gonna make that much money with the lack of skills. No, they're not. So then that means that they have to change something. They have to do some work. They got to do some research. They got to go to school, whatever, and that's uncomfortable for them.
Yeah,
Nobody taught them how to strive for something,
we have to work, and that's why we were talking about last week how we are set up to be single mothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of that reason. You don't.
If that's
you don't
all
need
you
a
know
man,
growing up,
don't-
if you don't know anybody in your household who's worked, every day, coming in and out, maybe 7 days a week, then you don't know that life. Being home alone while your parents are out of the house all the time. You
Yep.
don't know that life. So you're not going to grow up to be like, oh, I can't wait till I work 40, 50 hours a week. When I was 14, I used to wish I was out of the house to go to work.
Even though that's a trap, you think about it. You work.
Oh, of course it's a
To
trap.
come home, to go to sleep, to wake up, to go to work, come home, go to sleep.
And then to pay into it,
And
maybe
then-
you'll get it.
And then they want you to enjoy your life at 65 to 70 when you're almost dead.
Right, but that's not enough money, we know now.
Well, it's enough money it's not enough money for the people that love to spend. Because I really didn't meet that much old people that
Senior
that
citizens now, that fixed income, it's not a lot. And the way they keep raising prices on things,
Well, who? Because I lived in a whole building of old people, and they say the same thing. They make enough
I think it depends on the rent that they have
because
to pay.
they pay only $300 of rent,
Yeah.
but they get
Some
like
people-
1,200 in Social Security, right? So they make 1,000 a month. Let's say
That's not a lot.
1,000 a month for them. It's okay because they don't go all nilly willy spending.
Right.
Us as youngsters, we want to go here. We want to buy this. We want to buy that. They just want enough money to go to Atlantic City, enough money to go to Florida and hang out. That's all the old people
That's
want.
not gonna be me. I don't know.
That's all the
but-
old people want.
And I'm not too far away. 20
Well,
years.
that's why I do trips now.
Yeah.
I take vacations now. I go here, there, now.
Right.
And then when I take a vacation, to me is a job because when I go to the vacation, now you got to go to a resort. You got to go here. You got to fly here. There's
You gotta
family here.
plan it.
I'm like, good Lord,
Exhausting.
it's exhausting. I might as well just stay home and rest because
Yeah.
when I get
A
home,
staycation.
now I'm tired.
Right. Sometimes you do have to have a staycation where you just
Oh no, yeah.
chill to yourself.
Take that
No.
weekend, that long weekend. Sometimes that you get a Friday, Saturday,
Right.
Sunday, and a Monday.
Right.
Take it and stay home.
Just sleep. Shit.
Act like people are bill collectors. Don't let them in your house. You know what I mean?
Don't answer your phone for 10 hours.
I had to do that on Sunday after the event. After the
You weren't
event,
the only one.
I was in the room all day on Sunday after the event.
Turn it
Back
off.
pain, watching my little screen, my son's tablet because they were hogging the TV. I stood in the room like boop, boop. Yeah, but you watching the same
Man.
same show over, and then singing the songs and stuff like that.
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
didn't want to sing along?
no, I don't sing along.
Oh man.
Not to know to K-pop
Why not?
demon hunters or whatever that
Stop
thing.
lying. Stop lying.
Oh my God! Look at the other one. Look, all I said was K-pop demon hunter. The other one in the background, I say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, right? It is crazy out there. But another story. I'm gonna try to play it because I forgot to give it to the engineer.
Mm.
But here's my hero of the week: a teacher teaching kids about safety, not to let no one touch you, say no and everything. But she made it into a song.
Mhm.
So I want to see if. Look. Oh, you heard it, right?
I think I sent that to you.
Yep. He's like, these are my private parts, my private parts,
Right.
my private parts. These are my private parts, and no one should touch.
Where
them."
where was that?
I don't know, but she has a heavy
I
accent.
thought it was like out of the country.
She has a heavy African accent.
Yeah,
so,
I thought so. I didn't want to assume.
yeah,
But I thought that was great.
that was so
Teach them from a young age.
perfect.
These are your private parts, and if anybody touches them, you tell somebody.
And I think that should go viral for especially for teachers. You know, there's certain places now. All y'all people in the videos and all y'all so-called influencers that like to steal things from other people and want to do the same thing and then call it a challenge.
Mm,
Do this one. Do this challenge.
what's that?
Start singing the song and putting it on your video. Start sharing it. Start telling teachers if you know teachers. Because I already shared it to my son's teacher.
You did.
I'm like, yo, maybe you need to sing this too, because she's a preschool teacher.
Yeah.
She said, wow, I'm going to use this.
You know, it's always one parent that's going to be confrontational about
Well, that's
it.
the pervert
They're
parent.
gonna give you
That's the
pushback.
pervert parent.
Why are you telling my kid to sing songs about their privates? I don't even teach them about that.
Well, that's why they're
the
going.
problem.
That's why they're going to get touched and everything and not say nothing.
Because it's probably already happening.
And the one who says, and if someone does,
telling.
tell a teacher, tell
Tell
a
your mom.
mother, tell a daddy, tell the police, tell someone. The whole song says that. So when they sing it over and over and over in their head, they're going to see that it's a norm
Right.
to go and tell when someone touches them.
Right.
Because
It
the reason
happens.
why a lot of the female kids don't say, or the kids itself, but
Yeah.
boys too,
Yeah.
don't say nothing to their parents or to the
They don't
police
think
and
they'll be
everything.
going to be believed.
No, it's because 8 out of 10 times it's someone they know,
Yes, it's always somebody they didn't know.
their family member.
Kids
or
don't talk
something.
to strangers. You know what I mean? So it's somebody in the family circle.
So
family
they
friend
scared like
circle.
maybe this was supposed to happen.
I'm
Or,
going to
know
tell
what I
you
mean?
from personal experience, it's because one reason is because you think you're not going to be believed.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's sad because that means that, adults fail children sometimes.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't trust.
Listen,
They have to trust us.
I tell my son since he was 2 to 3. Nope. And even when he goes long distance, away from me walking, I tell him kidnap distance, and he already knows what that means. He has to stop because it's too long for me to run and jump into the car
Right.
and try to save
Did you
him.
show him that video of that little boy in Brooklyn who that guy dropped him
Oh,
after he
that long
started
time ago,
screaming?
yeah. But we together, and I always looking around and everything. And now when he goes a little further than the kidnap distance, I tell him good looking kidnap distance. Meaning, if you're a good looking kid, that's the distance you don't want to be because they're gonna snatch you
Yeah.
first. So we make a game out of it,
Right.
and he knows because I can run fast.
Oh,
But-
they would love to snatch him up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I was like,
Shoot.
you know, you have to teach your kids, even if it's a game. And I love what this lady did. And I was trying to find out what school she was from, what's her name, because I wanted to shout her out.
Yeah.
Because that was a perfect thing, you know. And I can see that it went viral because she was even singing it as soon as I played it. Because I would tell my father.
Yeah.
I would tell my teacher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on now. Right. Honestly, now that I think about it, when I played this on the microphone, it sounded like the Children of the Corn type of thing. People singing, you know what I'm saying? It sounded a little creepy right there. It sounded a little creepy. The volume of the phone. It sounded like little kids on the Children of the Corn. But but
not
teach
what
your
we
kids
want.
that. I love that song. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, sooner or later it's gonna.
Remix it.
I was gonna say sooner or later it's gonna be a remix. Be like, teach your kids. That's my private parts. Private parts. Private parts. You know what I'm saying? Like make it a little more. You know. I'm gonna tell my teacher. I'm gonna tell my dad. Well, I can't tell my daddy because I don't know who. No, anyway. Hey, dark humor. Dark humor makes makes y'all laugh.
This
Makes y'all-
dark.
That was down there,
How
right
low
down
can you
there.
go?
So, speak.
That's
Right.
a pre-Halloween giveaway.
Speaking of dark humor, In Living Color was one of the darkest humor, funny, and everything.
What?
Yeah.
What?
In Living Color was dark.
Where?
They used to talk about races. They didn't care who you were. They made jokes about everything. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? I found out yesterday that the reason why they dismantled In Living Color is because they try to make the owner, the founder of it, Keenan, change a lot of the stuff.
And
And
whitewash
he-
it a bit.
Yeah, and he said no.
Said no. So we're not paying for any more episodes.
Yeah, so they said, well, you got to do it or not. He
This
said,
year,
then I
last
quit.
season, right?
They assume since he said I quit that they don't care because they got the rest. Nope.
No, you got half
all,
the recipe.
all the family said boom, boom, boom.
Hmm.
And even Jim Carrey, who's one of their family members, and J-Lo.
Time for the next chapter.
There was an episode that they all had dark glasses on. Not all of them. The rest that didn't know what was going on didn't.
No, one of the last.
But the
episodes.
families did, Jim Carrey did, and J-Lo did. And they said that was
The
Spike
protest.
Lee's protest type of thing of do the right thing.
Uh,
So they all had dark glasses, which was the last episode. I didn't know that. I thought that they just said, you know what, I ran my course, blah, blah, blah.
nah.
That's what it seemed like, because all the artists that they had already started doing
Just
their
when
own
it started
thing.
getting really good.
Well, if
and
you think about
popular.
it wasn't doing, because they got that fat guy, the Chinese guy that hardly no one knew.
Oh, that was later.
So they were starting to put people that beginning, but everybody else, like Jamie Foxx and all of them, they all
They
started
already, yeah.
getting bigger. So I thought that's the reason why they stopped. No.
I think it was a perfect time to stop too,
Well, it probably was.
before it gets bad. You know.
And then guess what? Now y'all kicking yourselves because this family is millionaires, billionaires. You know what I mean? They got their own.
they thought they could buy them.
How you see? This is what happens when you
Some
start
people have
something.
a little bit of integrity, believe it or not.
Well, they started it, but they sold their rights to a company who tried to change them, and they said no.
Right.
Yeah, and it was guess. Yes, and guess what station did that tried to cut them off and try to bring them down to whiteness?
Fox.
Fox, who's a Democratic station.
That was where they started.
Fox is a no good station. I don't like them.
I,
To me, they are.
it doesn't matter.
Who, Fox?
Fox is not a person.
No,
it's
no.
not a person.
I know it's not a person,
So
but
you guys.
no, but Fox is known for stopping, a lot of the
And Disney owns Fox, right?
WB.
No.
No. WB was like, wait, we the stepchilds of the channel, so let me grab who I could, and they were smart.
Warner
who they
Brothers.
grabbed.
Yeah.
And then they went to Marvel type of things, like Marvel superhero sci-fi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when CW.
Yeah.
'Cause
After
I
they
remember when
changed.
it was WBIX. Yeah, back in the days. That's when we only had like 4 channels. We had WBIX, Channel 9,
UB.
Channel 7, 4,
NBC,
5 and
ABC, CBS.
and we can't forget about 41 and 47. You know what I mean? So, I got a message. We got to do Love Corner. Okay. It's time for Love Corner. Here it is. I forgot what the question was, but someone bring it up here. Being sexless during marriage. I said this before.
Friends.
It's called a roommate.
It's
Called a roommate.
That's a
I'm sorry to
roommate.
say, but if you're not having sex with your especially if you're married, it
So-
becomes a roommate.
It's a
No,
habit-
so the
it's a-
question is, what would you do if your wife or your husband comes to you and says, "Sorry,
It's
I'm
not
The
working
done."
video
out?
that we seen.
Yeah, like, I'm
okay,
done,
there was
I
a
don't-
video we seen that
I'm
the-
not done with you, but
the lady says,
I
"I
don't
don't want
wanna
to
have-
break up. I don't want to do nothing,
Mhm.
but I'm not into sex no more." What do you do?
Let's figure it out.
No. Is your friend available?
If you're married to that person.
If you're married and the person says, "I'm not into sex no more,"
Okay, let's figure out why. What do we do? If can we save this? If not, let's move on. That's it.
but you're gonna break up just because she can't have sex, or he can't have sex no more?
No, because maybe the solution is a cockhold. You know what I mean? I don't know what between the two people, whatever they're.
Well, we got a
interested
comment.
in.
We got a comment in our audience.
What's that?
In our audience. Wait. Engineer, can we get a mic over here because we can't hear her? What you said?
I was gonna say, actually, one of my friends, similar situation, except it was that her and her boyfriend
Hi,
weren't
Magda.
having sex that much, so what they just open their relationship.
Yeah. So
Well, that's another thing.
that's an option to
That's an
stay
option.
So
together.
But at least they having it here and there. Every blue moon.
That's an option.
Oh, you don't think so? Oh, okay.
Okay, so it didn't work out.
Magda, medication sometimes kills the drive.
I'm so sick
Yeah.
of these pills they keep
It can,
pushing on
medication
everybody.
can kill the drive, but if your wife or husband tells you, "I'm not into sex no more,"
Yeah, there's something different going on.
right there, to me, you're giving me the green light to figure out another way how to get sex,
How
right?
old
Well,
is
obviously
this couple?
you still want sex, so that
That's what I'm
means
saying.
How
we're gonna
old
figure
is
out-
this couple.
Well, that's true. Well,
it doesn't matter how old they are. What do we want to do?
if
Do
it's
you
a
want,
man, it doesn't matter because either you get the blue pill or the red pill. Which one?
don't get any pill.
You know what I
okay?
mean? But if it's the woman that loses drive, what do you do?
It doesn't matter who it is really, because it happens to both of us. You know what I mean? But
Now, you lose the drive. Do you just still say, "You know what? I'll just be a dead log. At least he can get. At least he can get off."
then they're not gonna talk to you. Then why even bring the conversation up? if
No,
it
because
doesn't-
there are females that don't really feel nothing.
he's
and-
not into
in the
me
sense-
or right.
in the sense, but they'll do the fake moaning.
Oh yeah, been there.
You know what I'm saying? Oh damn.
Hey,
Oh yeah. You're. Oh my God! I never been with someone like you before. Oh wow. Chapter 3.
Especially
and
if
they
I'm not
reading-
gonna
they
see
reading
you
books.
again.
Hey Magda. She said bye. No, but you see,
Bye, Felicia.
right away everyone is saying bye. That means you're
I
really
didn't say bye.
you wasn't really in love with the person you're married to.
Yeah, it's not bye. To death do us part. Do we want to work through this or not?
Even if you don't work through the sex part, you're still gonna stay married because
No,
I'm
not the
still gonna
sex
stay
part,
married.
the whole part.
Right.
Because
But-
sex is a part of it. You can't have a marriage without sex. Like, you can.
You could.
But that's not a marriage. That's a partnership. That's
a roommate.
That's a roommate situation.
But there's other ways to do it though.
you
That's
can
what I'm
be
saying.
intimate. You can try other things. Now, what those things are, that's between you two.
We got another comment in the field over here.
Bring it.
Bring the mic.
No, I was gonna say, what if they're having like mental health problems? Like
Whatever
That's what I was
it
just-
is, because a lot of times that's connected to your libido.
But imagine you go and you're like, I know you're depressed, but
You got a
what's
hand.
going on for me?
Yeah.
or
That would be
or
crazy.
any
That's
other
terrible
medical
to fake.
condition. Any
Yeah,
other
like,
medical
how do you-
condition.
But how do you, as a partner, support them but still be like, I got my itch too?
A cockle.
Well, if it's a female, they got two hands that can help the guy. If it's the guy that doesn't want sex no more, they have a hand that can help the girl. But girls got a lot of toys anyway. They don't really need a man. Especially nowadays, right? I don't need a man, so don't worry about it. The man can't give it to you anyway.
Magda said role play.
Yeah.
If you want to be together, yes.
See, but people
Try
are thinking.
figure out what the issue is.
No, but that's what I'm saying. People are thinking that when they lose their drive, it's something where maybe they go role play and it goes up. No, there
It's
are
a personal
there is just
thing.
certain times that people just like, I don't want it no more.
It's very personal. It's happened to me. Something in your head mentally, you're just not there.
But you know
Just
what?
not
You know
there.
what that is, right? That just means that you either got to start going outside to the woods, going to the abandoned building where you can almost get caught. You know what I'm saying? Spice it up a little.
Yes, that's what Magda said. Spice it up.
Why go to the woods? Why don't they try the elevator first?
Or the elevator. You know what I'm
The
saying?
woods is a nice place, though. The
You be like,
woods.
oh my God, we're on the 10th and it's already going on the 4th. We got to heavy up. You know what I mean?
Rhea, don't knock it. The woods is a good place. It's a decent place.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, red light, green light, 1, 2, 3 was not just a kid's game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to let you know.
Whatever the issue is, you have
Must
to
be
find out.
boredom or problem. But you
Bottom line,
cannot
find out.
You cannot end the marriage just because of that. There's toys, there's other ways to go about, you know what I mean? So, there's hands, there's mouths, there's friends. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's other friends, there's hall passes. So this one we call a yearly pass. I don't know.
Hall pass.
Yeah, you never heard of a hall pass?
What is that?
Oh my God!
What is that, like a coupon to go have sex with somebody?
Yep, exactly.
Seesaw in the park.
Try to seesaw in the park. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hall pass
The
is
rocking
like a list
chair.
of specific celebrities.
Yeah, it's supposed
or
to be like a celebrity.
Exceptions, like if this person were to ever come up to you and was like, "You want to have sex?" Your partner's like, "You're okay because I know this is like an exception to the rule type."
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
That's what it's for.
Okay.
Now, but what happens if a celebrity goes up to your mate and be like, "Hey, you want to have sex?" And she'd be like, "Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if you're on my list." Look,
The scroll.
I'd be like, "Damn, girl."
Let me call my husband real quick.
Boondocks taught us anything. It can be anybody but Usher.
Yeah. Speaking of Usher, that's one of the things I had on my list. Is it Usher or oh no, not Usher. What's this other guy's name? That they paid him to take a girl's panties off on the stage. Was it not Usher? Chris Brown.
Who paid him?
A girl.
Oh, that's whack. Why
And
would
then
you
she's
pay?
mad because her boyfriend left her.
Let me guess. It was her birthday.
I don't know, but that's why I was going to say, I don't think he was on the list. That was a flyby. You can't do flybys. You know,
Unbelievable.
for Chris Brown? No, she paid Chris Brown. She paid Chris Brown to take her panties
I'm
off
not
on
gonna
the
pay
stage.
anybody to take my panties off.
I don't think
You paid me to take my panties off.
I don't think he left her because Chris Brown took the panties off. I think he left her because she was stupid enough to pay him.
She was thirsty.
You know what I'm saying? She could have been a groupie. She was pretty. Yeah, you know.
I'm not paying nobody to take my panties off.
No, people took pictures with him, hugging him, putting their legs
I'll
around
pay for
him.
a picture.
It's a little too much.
It is.
It's a little too much.
But that's how they treat him,
Now, that's like me, I always bug out saying J-Lo this and and if I see J-Lo and take a picture and my
Put your
legs
face
are wrapping
between
up on her,
legs.
my face in her butt, that's a little too much. You know what I'm
If
saying?
she would allow it, my
This-
God.
But and then I post it up. I'll be like this, bow. Who's that? Come on, you don't know? Turn around, girl. See, that's her. I knew it was her.
Silly.
You know, my eyes are up here. I was like, I don't care. Matter of fact, she'd be like, my breast is up here. But I'm not looking at the, you know what I'm saying? Like, goodness gracious. But I don't,
Those are her best assets.
girl, you deserved it. You deserved Homeboy too. Because, first of all, you paid, you stupid. You're pretty, you could have been a
Why would you
a groupie.
pay?
She could have been a groupie and got it for free.
Ladies, we don't pay for things like that.
And then she whines. So, does that mean she
We
pays
shouldn't
someone to
have
buy
to.
her a drink?
That's what I mean. I'm walking away.
Still walking away, right?
I'm walking away.
I don't
I'll
care.
buy
There-
the picture before.
There's no celebrity alive that I'm gonna pay for them to take my underwears off. All
I'm
they have to do,
not. I'm not paying
because it's already gonna be
nobody.
off when I get there.
Right.
So it's not, you know,
That too.
be like, oh, that's not that party. I thought this was we were going to the cruise. I thought we were in the cruise. You know what I'm saying?
Free ball. Free ball.
I thought it was a meet and greet in the cruise line. I didn't know. So you know, no. But in real talk, there's no celebrity I'm paying for them to do that. That's kind of weird. Pay me to
It's
keep
a little
that.
desperate, but to each his own.
You know. But talking about fetish, there's people that's buying people's panties.
Oh, they've been doing that for years.
No, but this is
Yeah,
the funny
and the
part
vending
about it.
machines.
But this is the funny part about it. A lady got busted for selling panties, but it wasn't because she was selling
What was
panties.
she doing?
She was selling brand new panties from the store. It was not even hers.
It's fraud.
Yo, so they busted her for fraud.
You got whatever she's advertising. It has to be what she's advertising, you know. And if she's not,
And then in the bottom they said, buying bath water.
people do that too. You never saw Saltburn?
Bath water.
Who did?
Some woman there.
Mm.
She
People will buy it.
listen. I'm in the wrong business right now.
But you
I'm
don't
about
know.
I'm about to sell toenails.
Yeah,
and
right.
stuff like that.
Till you.
There has to be somebody that buys toenails.
And the one
stuff.
who's gonna buy it is some weird ass wizard doing crazy
stuff.
spells on you with a cauldron.
Then that was a good witch laugh right there. I don't know. It
That
seemed
was.
like I was practicing that.
That was.
Right? No, but they got some weird things, man. You know what? Next week we're gonna bring out some weird stuff. Let's dive deep in it and find some of these weird stuff, and we're gonna show you on videos or photos of these weird things. You know, especially the new sports of horse thing with the horse stick.
Oh, you're
They
talking
got
about
the-
prancing?
Listen. With that said, we'll see you next week with
Prancing.
listen, weirdos. We'll see y'all guys next week. Enjoy.
One of the worst sport. What was that other sport I saw recently? It was rubber band.
Step into the light where the stories glow, the laughter's high and the